How's it going, people? Simon Slapper here, and this is your complete guide for animal magnetism, start to finish, no fast forward in happy days. Let's get to it then. So, quest requirements. You need to have done the Restless Ghost, Earnest the Chicken, and Priest in Peril. Skill-wise, you need 15 Thieving, 18 Slayer, 19 Crafting, 30 Range, and 35 Woodcutting. Item-wise, you will be needing a Ghostspeak Amulet, 20 Ecto Tokens, 5 Iron Bars, a Mithril Hatchet, a Holy Symbol, hard leather, and some polished buttons. If you happen to have the Ectofile, you can bring that along too for convenience. I don't have it, so I'm going to be wandering there. To start this quest, you need to speak to Ava in Drainer Manor. She's located on the west side of the manor. And that's pretty much it. So as soon as you're ready, make your way over and go ahead and chat nonsense with Ava for a bit. So same old, run through all of her nonsense. No worries, choose option 1. I'd be happy to make your home a better place. Run through all of her chat. And quest start. So straight off the bat, you want to home port over to Canifis, as we're heading right next to where the Ectofile teleport is, the Ectofungus, and we're going to the farm just to the west of it, literally just east of the farming patch there. So once you tell it here, just go up to your northeast, follow that pathway all the way over towards the east, and you'll make your way to the farm. Good times. So this is the farm you need to come to, just by here. At this point you now want to wear your Ghostspeak Amulet, as you do need to speak to a ghost in just a second. First things first, directly in front of you in the little building you will find Alice. She'll be wandering around here. So go ahead and choose option 4, I'm here for a quest. Run through all of her chat. And then make sure you've equipped the Ghostspeak Amulet and go ahead and speak to the ghost farmer just to the west in the little cow pen. And you're going to be going back and forth between these two for a little while, so run through all of his nonsense. And then go back and talk to Alice once again. Choose option 4, I'm here about a quest. Run through the chat. And then talk to the ghost once more. Run through all of his chat. And go speak to Alice once again. Choose option 4, I'm here about a quest, run through her chat. And as you probably guessed, go ahead and speak to Alice's husband once again, the ghost. And then talk to Alice for a final time. Choose option 4, I'm here about a quest, and run through all of her chat. And we now need to speak to the old crone just outside the Slayer Tower, so go ahead and home teleport back to Canifis again. And you're going to be heading towards the Slayer Tower, but instead of entering it, you want to follow it around the east side. And literally on the eastern wall of the Slayer Tower, you'll find a little house with an old crone inside. That's where we need to go. So from the Canifis teleport, you literally just want to run west as if you was going to the divination spot. And from the divination spot, it's literally just to your west. And that is pretty much it. Nice and easy. So once you're at the divination spot, you'll be on the eastern walls, and literally just to the west of where you lob everything in, or literally on top of it, you'll find the old crone's house. Simple as that. So once you're here, go ahead and make your way inside and speak to the old crone. Run through all of her nonsense, as you don't really need to pay any attention to it. And eventually when she stops talking, you now need to take off your Ghostspeak Amulet. Once you've done so, you then want to use it on the old crone, and she'll give you a copy of it. So at this point you now have your ghost pigami and a crone made amulet. So now you want to make your way back to the farm just to the east of the farming patch in Canifis. So go ahead and home teleport to Canifis, or if you've got your active file, go ahead and use that to teleport there. Either way, make your way there, and we now need to go and speak to the old dude, well, old dead dude, ghost, in the farm. So once you're back over here, go ahead and equip your Ghost Speak Amulet. And then go ahead and speak to Ghost Boy in the little cow pen. Run through his chat. Just choose option 1. Okay, you need it more than I do. And then talk to him once again. And quickly run through his nonsense, and you'll now be treated to probably the longest, most pointless cutscene ever. So for this, hold down space, just run through the chat. For the love of God. I'm not going to speed this up because, well, it's going to take just as long for you to watch it as it does for me on this video, so either way, enjoy this monstrously long little cutscene. So after this little cutscene, you'll be able to buy 2 undead chickens from the dead ghost fella, but you'll want 20 ecto tokens for them. I did recommend these at the beginning of the quest, so you really should have these right now before you even started this quest, because, you know, it was in the requirements. But if you didn't for whatever reason, go ahead and get a pot and bucket and basically kill chickens, get the bones, and, well, sacrifice stuff to the ectofungus, and then talk to one of the disciples to get ecto tokens. That's how it works if you've never done it before. So there we go. It's pretty straightforward, nice and easy. So once the cutscene is over, happy days, go ahead and speak to Ghostman. Choose option 1. Can I buy those chickens, mate? Can I buy 2 chickens? Option 2. Happy days. So at this point you should now have the undead chickens, which you can wield to batter people, because, you know, that's what undead chickens are for. But either way, once you're done, go ahead and home teleport to Drainer Village, as we now need to speak to Ava once more. So I'm sure you already know where Ava is, right? I don't need to explain this bit to you. Teleport to Drainer Village, go north, Drainer Manor, go west, speak to Ava. Yeah. Happy days. So once you go ahead and chat with her, run through all of her nonsense, same as usual. And it's time to move on to the next little bit. So once you finish talking to her, make your way back out into the manor. And just to the north of the room, you will find a old witch just wandering around called Helda. Go ahead and speak to her. Run through all of her chat. And she'll ask for some iron bars. Go ahead and talk to her again. You'll hand them over. And you'll get yourself some items. Happy days. So with the selected iron in hand, you now need to teleport down to Port Sarim, as we now need to charge the selected iron, which is pretty straightforward, to be totally honest. So once you've arrived at Port Sarim, we need to go to the west, and we need to go into the mine just northeast of Rimidon. So from the telepoint, literally run west until you hit the little wheat field, and it's literally just north of you. And all you need to do is stand roughly near the center of this mine. literally somewhere around here, face north, and then literally click on the selected iron and it'll turn into a magnet. So stand in the center, give or take, of the Remington mine, face north, click the selected iron, Bob's your uncle, who's your daddy, magnet in hand. Once you've done that, just go ahead and talk to Ava. So back to Drainer Village, head north, into the manor, go west, speak to Ava. Good times. Yeah, this is a really easy quest, not gonna lie. Lots of running. Unfortunately, lots of running. So once you're here, go ahead and talk to Ava. Spam that spacebar. And it's now time to get the next pace. So, you now want a home teleport. And, unfortunately, we now want to go back to Drainer Village. And this bit takes a little while. Once you've teleported to Drainer Village, you want to head north as if you was going back into the manor, where you've got the undead trees that beat you. You know, you run past them literally near the entrance. Run north until you see that, and then try to attack it, or just let it beat on you for a second. That's pretty much all you need to do. So it's this little tree here, go ahead and try to chop it. Spam it a couple of times, and you should have chat, well, stuff in the chat saying you need to speak to Ava. As long as that's come up, go ahead and speak to Ava again. So she'll tell you need some special hatchet, happy days, whatever. Nice and simples. So as soon as she says that, go ahead and home teleport over to Tavali. And we now need to speak to the Slayer Master in Tavali. Depending on when you're watching this, it wouldn't surprise me if Jagex have decided to rearrange Tavali again or move people around, so he could be anywhere. But for now, you want to go south towards the bridge, and then head a little bit east just over the bridge, and he's pretty much directly in front of you. And his name is Turail. So from here, he's literally this bloke here, Turail. So as soon as you speak to him, choose option 3, I'm here about a quest, mate. Spam space, then talk to him again. I'm here about those trees again, option 3. Choose option 1, I'd love one, thanks. And you literally just need to hand over your mithril hatchet and a holy symbol. And as soon as you do, you'll get a blessed mithril hatchet. So, with the blessed hatchet in hand, it's now time to make our way back to that stupid undead tree that never dies. So go ahead and home teleport to Drainer Village. Head north as if you was going to the manor. Find that undead tree that likes to attack you and has attacked you ever since you first started playing this game. Every time you walk past and you thought, I really want to kill you, and now's your chance. Go ahead and equip the blessed mithril hatchet. Run up to the undead tree that attacks you and beat it in the face. Once you do so, you should gain some branches. As soon as you do, good times, that's all you need. You only need one. So with one of those in hand, you can now go inside the mansion and talk to Ava once again. So run through all of her chat, and then talk to her again, and run through all of her chat. She'll then give you some plans. Go ahead and left click on them to translate. And the idea is you've got to turn off certain lights here. The lights that need to be green is the second, the fifth, and the last one. So as long as the second, the fifth, and the last one are the only green lights, go ahead and exit it. Talk to Ava again. She'll give you the full plans. And all you need to do is use the pattern with a piece of hard leather, and you'll automatically make the little device. Once you've made the device, talk to Ava once again, and that is it, quest complete. So for completing the quest, you gain 1k XP in crafting Fletching Slayer and 2.5k woodcutting XP, a quest point, and Ava's device. Now, depending on your level, depends on which Ava's device you get. If you're below 50 range, you'll gain Ava's attractor. If you're above 50 or equal to 50, you gain Ava's accumulator. If you get the attractor and then later get 50 ranged, you can talk to Ava again, who will upgrade it to the accumulator for you if you give her 75 steel arrows. And that's pretty much it. So happy days. Range backpack for the win. So until next time, people, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.